Politicians are an absolute joke. It says Labour's shadow sports minister revealed that she's never been to a football or a rugby match before. It says Thangam Debbonaire, which by the way, that's not her real name, but more on that later. It says that she was appointed the Shadow Secretary of State for Digital Culture, Media and Sport at Labour's reshuffle earlier this month. And she's the Shadow Secretary of State with sports in her title. So you'd like to think that she'd know a thing or two about sports. However, when asked if she was more of a football or a rugby fan, the woman who goes by the name of Debonaire said, "Do you know, I've never been to a football or a rugby match, but I know how much it means to other people." Then she says that her husband played rugby, so she's gonna have to go with rugby, showing that the politicians really don't care. This is essentially the job that came up that particular week, and this woman ended up taking it. It's just a flip-flop trend that we see more and more often. One week these people will be the education secretary, and then the next week they're the housing minister. If this was a real job, this level of flip-flopping is not something the human brain can do. Unless these people are just liars from the get-go. Take, for example, Thangam Debbonaire. It says in her 20s, she changed her name by deed poll from Singh to Debonaire. It says she borrowed this from a relative from her first marriage. Not her husband, but, just a relative. Proving that the politicians are quite good at adapting. But when it comes to actually doing the job, yeah, not so much. It's a bit like the police, because as we saw in this video, they've completely given up protecting you. So thank you for subscribing, thank you to the channel members, and thank you for checking out this video on screen.
This country has gone crazy.